Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, whatever you're watching the Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. Very quick one. We're going to talk about Ghana Black Stars. We have a lot of problems in Black Stars. When it comes to the left back, we do not have a left back at all. When you go to the attackers, we do not have a attackers. When it comes to even center back, problem. When it comes to our midfield, problem. Goalkeeping department, problem. So we're gonna talk about a lot of things here, and I'm gonna share with you some good players that have never played for Ghana before. Why we are doing this? If we don't talk and you say, well, these players, they play for Ghana, they get their money, I'm not getting some, so why am I concerned to talk about this? A lot of people always say that. Let me tell you, father, you are Ghanaian and you have Ghanaian blood, no matter what, Ghana, my people will say, because you are also a Ghanaian. That is the main reason why we're going to focus on a lot of players right here. But before then, whatever you are and you want a lot of things, you own a ship and you want shipping agency to supply you a lot of goods, Intercorp is the right place for you. You are in Ghana, Mauritania, Nigeria, any country back in Africa, and you have a warehouse and you want full container, any goods that you want, Intercorp is the right place for you. So please pick the number on the screen and get more information. So without much ado, let me take you very quick one. Let's look of some players. A lot of people talking about, I think, former Chelsea Champions League winner, saying that about Odoi and Nketiah, they shouldn't close the door for them. See, no player out there is bigger than Ghana. We want players that are willing to commit. We want players that where they was born, they invite them and they also turn that offer off and say, no, I'm going to play for Ghana. I'm interested to play for Ghana, but not players that they are putting Ghana for their third choice. Let's talk about the big problem we have in Ghana. And I'm going to give you see, the problem we have in left back. We don't have a player in the left back. The right back, yes, we have Ali Riseru doing very well. We have Tariq Lamptey. If Tariq Lamptey is fit, that is guaranteed. The center back, Alexander Juku, is doing well. Apart from Alexander Juku, we do not have a left back. When it comes to our strikers, a big problem there. So let me take you a very quick for a left back. Okay, let me take you for a left back, one young guy that playing for the Portuguese league, and the midfield is a big problem. I'm gonna take you all for everything right here. Okay, let's manage with this. We have Godfred play for Portuguese league, play for the Portuguese league, 24 years of age. So far this season he played 5 games so far because he was injured, so therefore he wasn't featured for some of the game, and he gets come back from injury. That is the main reason why. He was born in Netherlands. Okay, he was born in Netherlands, that is Holland. Okay, and he started to use a youth team side from Benfica under 19, Benfica B, now playing for the main, not Benfica, the main Monza for the Portuguese league. Okay, so this season he played 5 games, 1 goal so far, doing very well, and is typical left back. And Ghana, we really need a left back because we have problem with our left back. Okay, we have very problem with the left back. So that is a very good option for Ghana, and the age is very good, 24 years of age. If you want to build a team, that is what you need. So let's go for another guy. This guy play for German Bundesliga 2. Okay, play for German Bundesliga 2. And we are talking about players that are doing well and they are good, they are very good option. Also a left back, Derek Kohn. Okay, Derek Kohn play for German Bundesliga Hannover 96. This season so far, he played 10 games, scoring 3 goals as left back this season. and with, I think, another very good option for Ghana. And 24 years of age. Okay, 24 years of age. When you are building a team, this is the kind of young players that are doing well for their club side that you need. Because when it comes to our left back, you and I will agree that we have a big problem in our left back. So these two guys, I believe that is a very good option which the coach can monitor. Because if we are not talking and we wait and we say, well, I don't concern Black Stars in this, that, we will go to Cote d'Ivoire, you and I will get that disgrace. Because the players are going there to represent you and I. So when we sit down and we say, well, it doesn't concern me, it concerns you, and that is one thing you need to be aware. So now, when it comes to goalkeeping department, I will still believe that we need to maintain those who we have. Why? Because you and I know clearly that when we talk about goalkeepers, we do not have any goalkeeper out there doing very well like Onana or Duarte Mendy or those. We don't have a good goalkeeper out there. You can best point a finger that this goalkeeper is pretty good more than those who are there. Because all of the goalkeepers we're going to talk about, they are bench warmers. This goalkeeper that play for West Ham, bench warmers. This goalkeeper that play for Sheffield United, bench warmers. What goalkeeper are you going to point that this goalkeeper is doing well? Maybe the Ghana Premier League, maybe one or two keepers there, which I do not know. But so that reason, I will say the goalkeepers we don't have. So we need to manage the one we have. Let's talk about striking department. Okay, let's talk about midfielders. Okay, let's talk about midfielders before we come for the strikers. I spoke about this young man here, Michael Beidou, doing very well. 26 game play for the Swiss League, and I cannot see Black Stars call up coming up and this young man will not be in. Doing very well for the Swiss League, 26 game, 5 goals, 6 assists. Very, very good youngster as well. 24 years of age, doing very well, and they are leading the Swiss League. Their final game they're going to play against Mambo FF. And if they're able to get draw on that game, they're going to on next week, I think next 2 weeks. If they're able to get that draw against Mambo FF, they're going to win the Swiss League. And this guy is a part of that club performance this season. So how can you call? See, guys, take note and listen very well. How can you call player like Edmond Edo? Edmond Edo play a club the same with Ousmane Boukari. This season, he doesn't kick a ball. The whole this season, Edmond Edo doesn't kick a ball. So why you have to call set of player that the whole this season play club with Ousmane Boukari, but this Edmond Edo do not kick a ball this season? Why you have to invite that player in a national team when you have a player that doing very well and the team that is playing is top of the league and is scoring goals, giving assists as a very good midfielder? Why you have to leave that player in bringing someone like Edmond Edo? This is the question you have to ask. This season, Edmond Edo do not kick a game, did not kick a ball this season so far. So why is always getting called up for Black Stars with Michael Beidou playing 24/7, scoring goals, giving assists? Okay, that is another player. Okay, let's move on. If you check Fosui here, doing very well with the Australian League, doing very well this season so far, 10 games, 2 goals, 2 assists. But yet this young man do not. They think that Edmond Edo is far better than this young man here. Okay, now let's talk about, when we talk about, even talking about our strikers. Antoine Semenyo, yes, is good. The reason why I like Antoine Semenyo and this goalkeeper that been in West Ham, this is the players that we want. Antoine Semenyo was just fully committed that he wanted to play for Ghana. Jordan Emisa was fully committed, always talking that they want to play for Ghana when they are young. They are not a players that they are old and they begin talking that I want to play for Ghana. They was young. Antoine Semenyo, they are young, and Jordan Emisa. This is the players that we need. But talking about the strikers, look at Aziz Yakubu that play for Chinese Super League, which I spoke about him. He played 21 games, scoring 14 goals. That striker did not get a chance for Black Stars. let's put it in my side. Even Kamal Sua, you know how Kamal Sua is very quick, very fast. Kamal Sua, after returning from the World Cup, he wasn't having a chance for the club side. So therefore, he make a move. Guess, I think about a month ago, he make a move. He went loan for the Belgium Pro League side. Guess, he sat not long. 5 games, 2 goals. Very beautiful 2 goals. So before the end of the season, he's going to get a lot of goals, doing very, very well. Yet, that young man is not invited. Bernard Tepete, doing very well. I spoke about him over and over and over and over right here. So, look at a lot of players which we need to invite. There is a lot of this defender. I spoke about him right here yesterday. He played the Champions League, Europa League, and they lost to they played 2-2 with Atalanta. He was in action. But the players that are 28 years, 29 years, they have no business in Black Stars. 28 years players have no business in Black Stars. If you really want to build a team, 28 years, they have no business in Black Stars. So that is my personal opinion. This is the left 2 back that are doing very well. Which I think Ghana will really have a problem in the left back. We don't have a left back. Gideon Mensah, we cannot rely on him. If we want to talk about Gideon Mensah, to my personal opinion, I would say then we have to go back and bring the Baba Rahman. I'm telling you, check the Europa League. Baba Rahman came on the second half. Perform excellent. Yesterday, you check it. We don't have a left back. Now, Daniel Amate this season is also not a player that we have to rely on. Have injured. Mohamed Salisu, yes, 24 years of age. Ghana, 24 years of age. Let's put it that way. He's also, we cannot rely on him. Today off, tomorrow on. Today off, tomorrow on. So, young player that we need to get is Patrick Pfeiffer. Patrick Pfeiffer, 24 years of age, doing very well. This is a team that you can build. This is a player that you can build with the national team because they can be there for so long, play to know each other. But if you are bringing players that, let's say, maybe 28, 29, it is not that they are in the Black Stars playing for some time now. That is different. When you have a player that they already been in Black Stars like Daniel Amate, Alexander Chukwu, Andre Ayew, Jordan Ayew, they've been in the national team already. You cannot say, okay, you need to move them because they are 28, 30 years. They already have experience with the national team. But not that you want to bring a new players to build a team and you are going to bring old men. We bring Dennis Odoi. How many matches is played for Ghana? Now I do not think that they have a chance to come back to Black Stars. Now we are looking at another right back. For me, even the right back, we do not really have a problem in the right back because you have a leadership that are doing well, and we have player like Tariq Lamptey. If Tariq Lamptey recover from injury, we can rely on these 2 players. But Ghana, our biggest problem now is strikers. Our strikers cannot score goals. They cannot even put sort of target that you can see that they are trying their best. That is where we have big problem. We don't have a good midfielder that can able to stand on our midfield. Thomas Partey, we cannot rely on Thomas Partey, to my personal opinion. Who else? Edmond Ado have no business to come on Black Stars next call up. A player that with the whole season not kick a ball, but you still call that player all the time. We do have a lot of midfielders there. Nicolas Opoku have no business in Black Stars. Gideon Mensah, Baba Rahman, all these players, they have no business in Black Stars. If really, really serious, if not that, going to these 2 World Cup, we have no excuses to say, well, these 2 World Cup games, Madagascar and Comoros, we cannot win these 2 games to get 6 points. If we really want to go to the World Cup, we must win that 2 games. So it is very, very important for us to get most good quality players playing good, playing time, doing very well in their club side, and they have mentality, willing to play. So guys, if we don't talk, and I will please tell some of all my brothers that we are creating content, before you also want to talk about some player, cross check very well and know very well that this guy, when he have future with Black Stars. If not that, we're gonna sit down here talking about this, get into the work, the African Cup of Nations. Do you check How this team, they are playing football. Cape Verde, they have a lot of players. Don't live in Cape Verde. Most of 90% of their players play for the Portuguese league and the French League One and Holland. So these players, their mentality of way playing is very different. They went to Nigeria before, they played draw or they beat Nigeria back for some years. Cape Verde. So when we don't put our things right, trust me, if we were here and say, oh, it don't concern me, why am I worrying myself to talk about this? No matter what, you are Ghanaian and you have Ghana blood in your body, no matter what, and you're a football fan, when this team went to Cote d'Ivoire and things doesn't go well, the disgrace, you will get your own share, I will get my own share. That is the reason why we have to talk, so that these players we can get a good team. So I'm pleading Chris Hughton, George Boateng, this our coach as well, Masuru Draman as well. These people, you have to stand on your feet, call proper players that are doing well. Then they have physical mentality that they are going to kill themselves to win a game. We have players that can do that. Do not rely on only some Premier League players. We have a lot of players playing offside, and some of the players that I put right here, I'm telling you, if not that, brothers. So thank you so much for always watching Awini Unity platform, and I remind you once again, whatever you are and you want a lot of things, you own a ship and you want a shipping agency to supply you a lot of goods, or maybe you are back in Ghana or Nigeria, whatever you are, and you have a warehouse and you want a lot of things, or you want television, things that you want full container, you don't need to come here in Europe. Get contact Intercop. Tell us what you need. We are not a company that will tell you that 2 weeks time you're going to get your things in and get 2 weeks time, and we begin telling you that this was the problem. Try and see, and you will believe what I'm telling you. Anything you want, even you want cooking oil, anything that you want, you are in Africa and you want those things here in Europe, Intercop is the right place for you. Please pick the number on the screen once again and get more information. Thank you so much, and one love.